Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is TKTV. Today I'm going to be telling you a story about the first man to make a car. His name is Karl Benz. Who is Karl Benz? Imagine a world without cars, no traffic, no taxis, no buses powered by engines, no road trips. If you wanted to travel a long distance, you may have to walk, ride a horse, or use a horse-drawn carriage. Then, in the 19th century, one man had an ambitious idea. What if a vehicle could move without horses? That man was Karl Benz, a German engineer whose work helped create the modern automobile. But the story doesn't end with the first car. From a three-wheeled machine in 1885 to today's electric and self-driving vehicles, automobile technology has gone through an incredible transformation. This is the story of the automobile. Karl Benz was born in 1844 in what is now Germany. From a young age, he developed an interest in engineering and machines. He studied mechanical engineering and eventually established his own engineering business. Benz believed that transportation could be completely transformed by a vehicle powered by an engine. He began working on engines and eventually designed a lightweight gasoline-powered engine. In 1885, Karl Benz completed his Benz patent motor wagon. It looked very different to today's cars. It had three wheels, a lightweight metal frame, a small gasoline engine, and a simple steering system. There were no airbags, no seat belts, no touchscreen, no radio, and certainly no air conditioning. But this strange-looking machine represented the beginning of a new era. Benz applied for a patent for the vehicles, and on January 29, 1886, he received the patent. This is why Karl Benz is widely regarded as the inventor of the first practical gasoline-powered automobile. But there was still a problem. How could Benz convince people that this strange machine was actually useful? That is where his wife, Bertha Benz, enters the story. Who is Bertha Benz? In 1888, Bertha Benz decided to demonstrate what the automobile could really do without telling Karl about an exact plans. She took the motor wagon and traveled with her two sons from Mannheim to Pforzheim, a journey of roughly 106 kilometers. At the time, this was an extraordinary distance for a new automobile. And it wasn't easy. The vehicle experienced mechanical problems. Wow. Bertha had to improvise repairs along the way. She even obtained fuel from a pharmacy because gasoline was not sold at modern filling station. Imagine driving more than 100 kilometers in a machine that had barely been proven, but she succeeded. Wow. They could actually be used for transportation. Bertha Benz's journey became an important milestone in automobile history. Karl Benz helped create the automobile, but another man helped transform the car into something ordinary people could buy. Wow, who is this another man that transformed the car into something ordinary people could buy? And the name of the man is Henry Ford. Who is Henry Ford? In the early 20th century, Ford introduced moving assembly line introduction to automobile manufacturing. The Ford Model T, introduced in 1908, became one of the most influential cars in the history. Instead of building each car slowly by hand, factories could produce vehicles from factory could produce vehicle much faster. This helped reduce production costs and made cars more affordable to use. The automobile was no longer just a machine for wealthy people. Cars began spreading across cities and countries. Roads expanded, gas stations appeared, and an entirely new automobile industry was born. Cars become safer and more powerful. During the 20th century, automobile technology developed rapidly. Cars became faster, more comfortable, and more reliable. Manufacturing introduced innovation such as electric starter, hydro- hydraulic brakes, automatic transmissions, better suspension, seat belts, crumple zones, airbags. Cars also became more luxurious. Air conditioning, radio navigation system, and electronic control gradually became common. Electric vehicles are not completely new idea. Hmm. Electric cars existed as early as the 19th century. Wow. But gasoline powered vehicles eventually became dominant because they offered advantage in range, refueling, and cost. More than a century later, electric vehicles began making a major comeback. Modern electric cars use rechargeable batteries and electric motors. Continues to improve, making electric vehicles increasingly practical. Karl Benz didn't invent the modern car we drive today, but he helped create the foundation of the modern automobile. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to TK TV for more fascinating stories about history, inventions, famous people, and incredible human achievement. See you guys later.